Hi, everybody. Dr. Jake here. Today, I'm going to go over a timing exercise. And so, usually, if you need this exercise, that means that you're walking off, you have maybe hip pain, knee pain, ankle pain. When you start increasing your impact or your intensity with your workouts. And so I've used this a lot with, let's say, my concussion patients to get them back in timing, but it does great with everyday everyday activity that we normally do. We get beat up throughout the day, and so our timing can be off. And so sometimes we need to get ourselves back in sync. And so I'm going to show you this simple exercise, but sometimes it's tough to execute. And so go ahead and try it out for yourself. And then you can always touch base with me if you need to refine it. But first thing we're going to do, I have Raquel here helping me. And first thing she's going to do is she's going to bring this knee up to her chest, just like this. And she's not going to hold it. She's just going to go back and forth, right? Nice and slow. And what I want to see when I have her do this is I want to see her thigh, her knee, her shin, and her foot all go in the same plane, straight back. And so I don't want to see any internal or external rotation of that knee. A lot of us, we get into this habit of going internal. And what that does is it actually tightens up and causes trigger points in the hip and puts pressure on the knee. And so that's a very common way to create hip and knee pain. And this is an easy way to be able to avoid that and get yourself back on sync. Sometimes it's the small things that improve us so that way we can maintain good days. And so as she gets used to going just back and forth, making sure that her thigh, her knee, her shin, her foot are all on the same plane, we're going to add a different difficulty now, as we're going to have her arm come back all the way and then all the way through. So she wants to start her leg and her arm at the same time. And so it's going to come, yep. Now she has to concentrate on making sure that that thigh, the knee, and the shin, and the foot are all in the same plane. So what this does is that keeps the brain involved. When the brain's involved, that means you're able to make the changes. So this is a neuromuscular re-education exercise. And over time, this has a huge effect on how you move. And the reason why this is so important is because you have what's called the kinetic chain. And the kinetic chain starts at the bottom of the foot, goes all the way up, and then goes to the other shoulder and down the arm. So if you think about it, when you're walking, the left foot goes forward. Guess what comes forward with it? The opposite hand, and then vice versa. And this is for balance. But if your timing along the kinetic chain is off, then that could cause disruption and asymmetry. Asymmetry over time means that you're compensating. And if you work on the compensatory effort of yourself, eventually something's going to go. Unfortunately, you never know when that is. So if you need to get yourself back in sync, this is the exercise for you. So I'm going to have her do this in real time. And she's, yep, knee and back. And as you can see, it seems easy, but it's tough to execute. So she really has to work on this. Am I right? Yes. And you'll find that one side might be easier than the other. So continue to do it until you find yourself in sync on both sides. Try the other side for me. And as you can tell that she comes more inward with her leg here. And so she really has to concentrate on making sure that comes straight back. And so if you do 60 seconds on the left side and the right side a day, maybe even multiple times a day, then you'll find yourself improving and putting together really good quality days. Guys, I love you. Continue to work hard. Let's improve. And I'll see you in the office. All right, bye.